Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and EU4 Common Sense Scotland. Wow, a lot seems to have changed there. Alright, Provence is apparently no longer a valid rival for us, and it looks like Provence has instead decided to rival England. It's a damn shame. Doesn't leave me with very many options. I guess my only real option would be to rival Austria? I'm sure as heck not gonna rival Sweden. I don't really like the idea of rivaling Austria. That doesn't sound like it makes a lot of sense to me at all. But I don't think we're going to have a lot of choice. Let's go ahead and pull our diplomat away from France. Protestantism entrenched. With Protestantism taking over more and more in Catholic countries, there are fewer people who observe Lent without the 40 days when any proper blah, 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 blah. So basically the demand for fish just plummeted, which is really unfortunate because a big chunk of my northern Scotland economy is based off of fish. So much fish. It's unfortunate. Anyway, let's get our guy back and revoke the embargo. Because that has not been doing me much good. We managed to convert Leinster. Good. So let's begin converting Munster. Get those Irish under control. Because, ain't no Irish Catholic Church in this Scotland. Not a chance. Let's issue an embargo against Austria. Which is really unfortunate, because I was improving relations with them. I kind of wanted to be friends. That doesn't seem to be an option anymore. Oh well. Conversion. We got Kent converted, so what comes next? Looks like they're actually converting some of England's territory. Gloucestershire. The capital of England is actually going to be changing. That's unfortunate because I would have rathered my Center of Reformation work on my provinces exclusively before we do anything else, but it's okay to see England get converted. I'm going to have to take all of them eventually anyway, yes? So it will save me some time eventually, just not now when it kind of counts the most. Boo! Alright. Who can we improve relations with or something? Luxembourg has grown fairly large. Actually, you know what? Better question. How's my coalition map mode looking? Provence doesn't like me at all. England, of course, hates me. France seems fine. There's a few people that have a little bit of aggressive expansion against me. It might be a good idea to get some of them happier with me so that I don't have to worry about it so much. So, for example, Gelra. Had to catch myself there. I do believe that's correct. Merchant fractures, come on. Oh wait, maybe that's actually a good thing. Every so often, merchants of different ideas in regards to trade would clash, and small factions supporting either cause would emerge, causing ruptures. Do we get extra mercantilism, prestige, and legitimacy, or lose mercantilism in favor of a tiny bit of money? Propose free trade. Are you kidding me? Free trade reduces mercantilism. I would have thought that that increases it rather substantially, but apparently not. Alright, well, we can get out of the hole as far as prestige and legitimacy are concerned, and that could be okay. But mercantilism is just so hard to get otherwise, I think we have to go with that. That just overall improves the mercantile sense of my country. You can see here, we are currently at 17.5% by the look of it. It's good. Good to have mercantilism. I think there's actually an achievement in the game to get 100 mercantilism. I imagine that's very difficult to do. I would think. But, what do I know? I'm still relatively novice at this game. I haven't tried it. Certainly haven't tried an Iron Man mode game. This game is not Iron Man mode, by the way, in case you were wondering. Ottomans, Janissaries. Oof. Scary. The Ottomans have actually expanded a fair bit. Moving down into, Jerusalem / Israel / Palestine. Huh. They haven't finished taking back all of their cores quite yet. And it looks like they're taking Moldavia. Are you no longer, you have a royal you are a march under Poland. So it looks like the Ottomans and Poland must be in a war. Oh, they're going against Crimea. Ah, that makes more sense. Huh. Alright, well. Not our problem, it's so far away, who cares? Naval reformers dead. Boo-hoo. Our prestige is currently ticking up relatively nicely, because it's below 0. And as our prestige gets higher, of course, our legitimacy starts ticking up a little bit more as well. Looks to me like I'm going to need to insult Austria. I have no diplomats. Let's get our guy back from Gelra. I want to make sure I stay over 50 power projection as long as possible. Nope, that doesn't appear to have done me much good. Aw. Where's my insulted, Humiliated Norway, eclipsed Norway. Pravus. Well, doesn't it look like I've gotten anything from insults? Didn't I insult Provence last couple episodes? And maybe that didn't do anything for me either. Oh, that's interesting. And very, very unfortunate. Wait, no, I'm improving relations. Gosh dang it, that's not... No. No! Send an insult. Thank you. There's 5 power projection. I thought I was going crazy. Everybody. Alright, we're fine. Let's take a look at the war screen. So if I attacked Norway, Riga, 1 province minor, would get involved. Denmark, 1 province minor, would get involved. And I could just outright murder Norway. Denmark. You have Munster and Utrecht as allies. I was thinking about co-belligerizing you, but nah. That doesn't sound too important to me. Sweden, you still don't... Oh, wait. Nope, that's me. There you go. Okay. For a second, I thought Sweden had claims on Norway. That was me. So Sweden should theoretically not even care if I just take the rest of the North Sea trade node. I mean, I'm thinking if I'm going to take Norway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm literally going to take the entire North Sea trade node. That could work out really, really well for me. In theory. Because again, one of my long-term goals, besides taking most of the English Channel trade node itself, would be to start colonizing the New World, Canada, North America, and those could be steered through the North Sea. And if I have complete control over the North Sea, I would imagine that means I get to control the trade quite a bit. That sounds really advantageous to me. And I should have 100% control once I annex Connaught and if I took all of Norway. I mean, that just sounds really cool. I'm not sure if it's the best choice strategically or not, but we're gonna do it because, dang it all, it sounds like the most fun. And that's all I care about, right? Right? Of course. There is a fort in Trondelag. Actually, that's easier way. Let's just check the fort map mode. Yep, 1 fort. So that's not a problem. We can deal with that. And it is mothballed currently. So yeah, let's start transporting some troops, I think. Let's start transporting a few troops. Good news is, now that we have Bergen-Schuss and Sogen and Agder, we have a pretty nice staging ground. I don't have to worry about any, worry about landing any troops. Munster has been converted. Excellent. Let's start working on... I guess... Well, hang on. Let's pay attention to the rebels a little bit. I should be able to start converting the provinces that are furthest away from me. And in theory, yeah, it does create a little bit of unrest, but I think I can handle it. So let's convert those guys. Because the sooner they're under my fold and they're Protestant, the less I'm going to have to worry about religious turmoil up there. Converted religion. England is now Protestant. Oh, that's interesting. Well, sure enough. Looks like it converted 2 provinces. Wait, where's my... Oh, it's spreading in Cornwall. Oh, that's interesting. So Cornwall is also going to become Protestant. Wow, looks like... Whoa, Sweden! Sweden picked up Protestantism. Really? But you don't have a center of Reformation. I've always wondered if that's sort of coded into the AI, because Sweden, from a historical standpoint, was very heavily involved in the 30 Years' War, and I believe led the Protestant League in that war. So I've always wondered if there's something kind of programmed into the AI just to make them a bit more keen on becoming Protestant. But there could have been a lot of reasons. It could be that they needed the extra money for some reason. It could be a lot of things. Looks like Brandenburg got converted. And a couple little things here and there are also being converted. Okay. Okay. Prague. In Austria. Yeah, some random provinces throughout Europe are starting to convert. The fact that Sweden is changing is fascinating to me, though. I'm not really sure why they did that. If they had a Protestant center of Reformation, absolutely. Like I did, but I don't know. Maybe not. How interesting. Well, I'm not complaining, though, because, of course, taking on Sweden, I mean, oh yeah, their opinion of me just went way up. Instead of minus 40, now it's plus 25. That's fantastic. Fan-flippin-tastic. Did I see that this no longer... Cornwall? Did Cornwall switch on its own volition? It looks like... No? Interesting. So yeah, Cornwall finished converting to Protestant then. Their government still hasn't quite accepted that fact, but they will have to eventually. Either that or suffer 0% religious unity for a while, and that wouldn't be very fun for you. Unfortunately, my Center of Reformation is still working on England rather than on me. That does disappoint me. Hey, I wonder. Subjects, cannot. Subject interaction. Can I enforce my religion? Oh, yes, I can. It would increase their liberty desire, which is currently at 0, so I don't mind. Yeah, enforce religion on Connaught. You become Protestant. That converts Meath for free. And now they're going to have to work on converting provinces for me while I annex them. Yes. Yes! That's the much better way of doing things. Much more smirt. More smirt. Alright. Military reform. James III has begun a thorough revision of our country's military structure. Hey, good for him. Peasants and townspeople are conscripted to other ranks. Regular drilling has been introduced, and a powerful fleet established together with hundreds of battleships. Where the heck did you get hundreds of battleships, galleys, and other crafts? I'm pretty sure I didn't build them. Do we only Whoa! Whoa! What is this? Do we only reform the army, get 200 military power? My god! And for the next 5 years, we get morale of armies and military tech cost. Do we take Diplo, or do we do both and split it up? Oh, huh. I would say probably the military power, because we are still working on military ideas, so getting those out of the way would be good. On the other hand, reducing diplomatic technology cost would be nice. The problem is, it only lasts for 5 years, and I'm currently bleeding away almost half of my Diplo power every month. So even with a minus 10%, it would be kind of difficult for me to get there. I think it better to just take the military power. But that is interesting. Wow! Wow! I don't think I've ever seen an event that gives you 200 power points before. That is incredible. Incredible. So happy by that. It's the little things in life, you know? The little things. Just make everyone so happy. Alright, missionaries, do your work. Do your work. Getting a nice little blob of blue over here. The Church of Scotland. Just realized. There's no Church of England. Well, there is now, but soon there won't be, because I'm gonna murder England. But there is a Church of Scotland, and it shall become very powerful. We have 2 free diplomats. What should I do with them, I wonder? I guess we can continue. Wow, I'm getting a bit of a frame drop there. What's going on? Let's go ahead and continue improving relations with Gelrua, because they do actually have our dynasty. It would be kind of interesting if we were able to pick them up somehow. We could also improve relations with, let's just say, Oldenburg. Sure, why not? Why not? Although Sweden's going to want to murder them. Actually, I take that back. Screw Oldenburg! Sweden's going to kill you someday. Lots of provisional unrest going on right now. We could pick up an additional garrison size, which I find very unfortunate. Because as far as I'm aware, garrison size is basically worthless. Unless you are trying to protect against assaults against your fort, or you want to sortie against your opponent, it doesn't actually, like, make it more difficult to siege down a province and a fort. I'm picking up because I kind of have to, but not because I like it. It sucks. Oh well. What is going on with this this frame drop? I'm wondering if this means that I am getting close to the end of my hard drive space. Thank you. So Cornwall did convert to Protestantism. Dissolution of Monasteries Act. I'm not missing any acts, am I? No, Suffrage and Bishop Act. Enlist privateers. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wait, that's maritime ideas. Too bad. Too bad. That would have been fun. Whoa! Okay, frame drop is so bad, I can barely declare war. But I'll still manage. I'll still find a way. Alright, Riga, Denmark, it's fine. Let's declare war. No, wait, not Trondelag. No. Dang it! God, frame drop. I did not want... I wanted to declare the war over the other province, the one that didn't have a fort. But it's so bad. Hang on. Okay, hang on, guys. I need to fix this. Okay, I think I got that. Took a little bit of finagling. Had to restart the game a couple of times. I don't think it was my computer, actually, this time around. I'm pretty sure it was the game itself giving me some trouble. Let's go ahead and move my army to Norfolk. I'll be able to pick them up and start working on Denmark at some point soon. Where's my actual fleet, though? There they are. I'm going to go ahead and send them up here to blockade Denmark or whatever, because Riga usually has a fleet somewhere, and I don't really feel like dealing with that right now. So the Norwegian army is on the move. They're going to Sogan. They'll arrive on August 3rd. I will arrive before that and get a defensive terrain in the mountains. Works out pretty well for me. Of course, we do have low-ish morale, but, you know, the numbers advantage are so strong I'm not too worried about it. Reykjavik has been converted. Excellent. Let's finish converting Iceland. That won't be an issue for long. Transports, you're done, so let's go ahead and send you down here. Oh, wait. Well, no, that's fine. We can send the entire fleet, but we are suffering some attrition right now. Why? Why are we suffering that much attrition on my transports? 8%. They're within supply range, aren't they? Apparently not. That's interesting. I would have thought that they were. Looks like the Hansa is currently fighting Oldenburg. It's fine with me. Let's go ahead and ask for some military access. There we go. Oh, Battle of Sogan. Looks like we managed to take them down, and I wasn't even paying attention. Let's go ahead and land some troops up toward Nordjylland. We'll take Denmark conclusively out of this war. We're going to head toward Trondelag. Let's get a couple of units over to Edseva. And the rest will start moving through Sweden, because we should still have military access, and we'll siege down the rest of Norway. Riga, if I were to ask, yes, I would get military access through the Livonian Order and Novgorod. Okay, so if I wanted to, I could. Once I'm done with Norway, I can march my entire army down there to Riga and squish them if I feel so compelled, which I probably will. Because you never know. Could be worth a little extra money. Could be good. Could be good. Religious turmoil is my looming disaster. How scary. What is this? Center of Reformation is currently converting Glamorganshire for my Irish vassal. I mean, that's good for him. Not so good for me, because once again, I still really want to get my religious unity up there, but they're being difficult. They are being difficult about it. Alright. Well, Austria apparently has decided to rival me as well. That's cute. Let's send these guys to Norway. It's actually, we don't need quite this many troops over here. So let's take all the cavalry and some of the infantry. We'll leave behind 9. And we'll go ahead and start marching over towards the other side of Sweden. Head down toward Riga, pick up any Norwegian troops as we see them. We do have a bit of unrest to look forward to from the Norwegians right now, mostly because of conversions. That is adding on to the Norwegian separatism, or the unrest that the Norwegian separatists are already using to their advantage. Our Inquisitor has died. That was our level 2 Inquisitor, I think. So that's no longer a concern. What opened up then? A new Inquisitor apparently has replaced him. Still level 2, which means he is outside of our price range right about now. Let's march everyone down over this direction. Should be able to handle these Norwegians no problem. A little extra war score for me. Continue to siege down Schrondelag. Apparently we do not have enough units anymore. I should reinforce pretty soon. Let's go ahead and send these guys down there. We only need one of them, though, so we'll send the rest over here. Consolidate our forces. We seem to be prepared over here, so let's go to Njordjylland. What kind of army composition are we looking at? It's alright. 714. Reasonable. Should be able to do a bit of damage. Take Denmark down out of this war. Hey, Denmark, remember the time when we used to be allies and then we started being rivals and stuff like that? Yeah, those were good times. Good times indeed. Alright, who else can we convert? Let's look toward the other islands. So, Ferarna. Let's get you converted. Catholic Zealots. Scandal at the courts. Aw, oh, come on. I'm going to lose the money. I don't want to lose a stability hit. That'd be terrible right about now. Terrible. We're not going to do that. Not going to do that. Done with Gelra. Army Reformer has died. That shouldn't be much of an issue. Who else could we make like us? We will make Utrecht. Well, Utrecht doesn't like me at all. Let's go ahead and start improving relations with Provence a little bit. You never know, Provence could actually be useful. We're not rivals anymore. I may have a claim on him technically, but meh. The odds of me actually using that and putting myself in harm's way in the crossfires of of France feel a little bit low to me. Let's ask for some more military access. I can cancel my military access with you, actually. Novgorod is good with that, so let's start marching our troops. As for my diplomat, when you get back, please. There you go. Cancel military access with Oldenburg. And then we will ask for military access from the Livonian Order. And you're good with that. Head down to Riga. Hey, Riga. Yeah. Remember that time when you decided you wanted to help Norway and then you tried sending ships to mess with me in the last war? Surprise! We never forget. We are the Scottish. And once we have properly reinforced, we should be able to siege down Riga. Okay, so this war is basically already over. We're sieging down the capitals of all three countries involved, and they can't do dilly squat. We can't actually call Sweden into the war right now. There's something to be said about doing that. Not because I need his help, but because I would technically get some, like, fought to the end bonuses. But I'm not going to do that. I might save him for something else. You never know, he could be useful. Sweden is, after all, OP. By a long shot. Let's take a look at the religious map mode. Oh yeah, we're making some progress there. We're making some progress. Of course, the Center of Reformation is doing everything I don't want it to do, but, you know. Once Connaught is integrated, it'll pay off eventually. I'm just worried a little bit about this looming disaster thing, that's all. Just getting a little bit antsy. But we'll deal with all that next time. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Pravus with EU4 Common Sense Scotland. If you enjoyed this video and you're enjoying the whole series, as a matter of fact, be sure to hit that like button and leave a comment. It does help. And I will see you guys next time.